Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. So today I'm going to walk you through my weekly planner setup. So I start off with decorating my pages. This just gives me a chance to kind of, recenter myself. It's also obviously a creative outlet for me. I am a mom of two severely autistic individuals, young men, 20 and 22. And for those of you who have been around for a while, my 20-year-old was in the hospital for the entire month of December, or pretty much the entire month, with a syndrome called Guillain-Barré syndrome. And basically he lost his ability to walk. And we are slowly recovering from that, and he is slowly regaining his ability to walk. So he's been in a wheelchair and all that. So yeah, needless to say, I do need the time to kind of recenter myself, get everything, just get my mind back in order. All the floral stickers that you see here, well, most of them are in my shop. The box stickers I made specifically for this planner, for this mini daily sheet. I measured and made those for myself. Like obviously the Tristan PT sticker, those sorts of stickers I made for myself, but the floral stickers are in my Etsy shop at Steph's Planner Boutique. And yeah, they usually come on a sheet that is like 9 inches by 6.5 inches. And I just went into Cricut and I locked the dimensions and resized them to 4.6. And I forget whatever it was that Cricut put. So instead of 6.5, I locked it and moved it to 4.6 so that I could have mini floral stickers for my mini sized planner. And most of them, 95% of them, sized down beautifully. I wasn't too enthused with the way that the florals on the St. Patrick's Day went down. I felt like they were a little too small, but it is what it is. I went with it and dealt with it and whatever. And some of the quote stickers were a little small from that set, but whatever. I already had them printed out, so we were going to use them. So yeah, I'm just going through. I'm marking off, putting in boxes for Tristan's therapy appointments and any appointments that we have going on for the week. Marking those in my count on my daily sheets, and yeah, just kind of centering everything, or refocusing my brain from the chaos that is the day here. It has been a wild, not really wild, it's been a ride, when you go from having a child or an individual who can care for themselves to needing help caring for themselves again. It's been an adjustment, but we are slowly working our way back to independence, or as independent as he was. So it's been fun. He is getting there. He is slowly starting to walk again. We are making progress. So I'm just going through. It did take me a little bit longer with these St. Patrick's Day stickers, because I'm used to just doing florals and boxes. That is my go-to, my day-to-day stickers that I like to use. I don't typically use washi. I don't use a lot of word stickers or other sorts of deco. I just typically am a florals and box sticker type of gal. So typically my decorating style is also just to use the outer edges of the pages to decorate. Box stickers signify something that has to be done, like an appointment or something of that nature. But yeah, I try to keep it on the outskirts because I do write all sorts of random notes on my daily pages, whether it's actual plans or just like information like, I had a headache, or Tristan or Evan or whoever kept calling or needed my help or whatever, like reasons why I wasn't able to be as productive as I wanted to be, so that I can try to either plan better for those in the future or make adjustments to not have those be such a distraction within my day, if that makes sense. And I try. I don't succeed, but it is what it is. Mom life. So I am going in. I am putting in because my Jane's Agenda order came in Monday from the previous Thursday's spring release sale. So I'm putting in my month on one page and my week on one page. Grabbed out my Pomodoro tracker sheets. I do the HB90 goal setting system for my business. So I'm just putting those in, and I decided to go ahead and decorate this week on one page. It's basically just the week outline, and then a to-do list on the front of the page, and then the back is just dot grid. So I just wrote, you'll see me kind of fiddle with this and go back in and, readjust. I'm putting in the appointments for the week so that I don't try to overschedule myself. Because I find that if I don't put those in, then I won't account for like the 2 hours that it takes me to, go to therapy or, whatever the case may be. So I can try to better estimate my time. So now so I went ahead and did that, and I kind of made my list, and then you'll see I'll go back in and adjust the list. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going through my inbox. So my inbox is basically a dumping ground. Whatever is in my head, I just write it down in there. If I get distracted while I'm planning, like let's say I was project planning for a few days or on a few things here, and I had to quickly stop planning to go do something else, I just threw it in my inbox. So I'm going through and getting that out. I'm looking at my monthly goals pages and reorganizing. So I've got a to-do list here, and then you'll see I'm going through and adding project pages for the projects and those sorts of things, and putting things back where they belong. So like this sheet with the holidays, I'm putting it up in the front in the overview. I'm going through and just updating my project pages and moving to-do list items to the weeklies, and so on and so forth. Most of it will go to the weekly overview page and then trickle down onto my daily pages as the days go on. The other thing that I like to do is I just like to write out a to-do list on at the beginning of the week, and then so as the days go on, I have all my to-do list there, and then I will do what I can, and because a lot of this is also dependent on other people around me, like my children. So if they're having a bad day, I'm not going to be able to sit down and film a video because they're, having a bad day. So instead of doing that, even though technically I want to do filming videos on XYZ day, I can't always do that. So we have to readjust and do something else. So yeah, so sometimes I'll just write a list and then mark off, just go through as the day goes by and figure out what I can get done, mark them off, and then forward to the next day. Some weeks I try to actually batch my activities. So doing all my editing or all my filming and editing social media stuff on one day, and then trying to do designing stickers and that sort of thing, Etsy shop type stuff on another day. It doesn't always work, but we do try sometimes. So now I'm filling out my actual to-do list on my weekly sheet. And I decided, instead of doing like a to-do list, I decided to make a projects list on this front half of it. And then on the back, kind of making like a social media checklist of stuff I want to do this week. And I'm going through and just grabbing out some more stickers, like a bunch of self-care stickers. And Midnight just jumped down from his bed that is attached to my wall. He just jumped down, and of course it's not one of my videos without my Midnight showing up. So anyhow, yeah, and I think he knocked the cameras so a little bit, and my lights. So sorry about that. New setup with the cat beds on the wall here. So yeah, and in the middle of all of this, because this took forever because I kept getting distracted or interrupted, I got a call saying that Tristan's therapy appointment, his therapist had to take off. He had to go get his daughter from daycare. So yeah, he called to reschedule. So I'm marking that down, that therapy was canceled. And I also mark on my daily, my weekly, and my monthly pages that it's canceled. And I put a little note that it was the therapist who canceled on us, just so that I have a record of that. Because there's been some he said, she said type things going on with that. Because therapies had to be canceled for the weather. We got sick. Then the therapist, his one kid, like he has 3 kids, and he's had to stop for this kid and that kid and whatnot. It's not really anyone's fault. It's just, yeah, I'm just the one to keep track of it so they can't say that I was all us. It's been equal parts to everyone and the weather. So, anyhow, I'm going through and I am just setting up that page on the back. We will see how this works. Like I said, this is a new layout for me, so it will be a work in progress. Next week, I may do something totally different. But yeah, I'm making my little checklist for my social media stuff right now. So my thought process with making this little graph, habit tracker, I'm not sure, whatever you want to call it, is to try to get myself to be more accountable for posting to the various social media sites, and trying to make that more of a routine. I've been struggling with all the life changes and just routine disruptions and that sort of thing, to just stay on track. And I'm giving myself grace because part of it is just being in survival mode, like just trying to get through the day-to-day and dealing with everything that life has thrown at us. So I'm just trying to figure out what is going to work for this time in my life. We'll see what happens. So far, I think I'm trying to bite off too much, too. So, you'll see I'm going back onto my daily pages. I'm adding in some little icon stickers and different things. I'm also adding in, oh, there's Midnight. He decided that, he's like, Mom, don't forget me. Did you get my food? Yes, Midnight, we got your food. Alright, sorry, he just jumped. Yeah. My cat. Anyhow, so I'm going in and I'm putting an AM and PM routine on every day with a dot marker. I'm writing in BP because I need to take my blood pressure for my doctor for my own health reasons. Things like, take your medicine / vitamins. Most of it's vitamins. I do have like one medication I'm taking. Wash your face. Those sorts of things. Like, I'm trying to re-solidify my AM and PM routine. And then I'm putting things on my to-do list, like your budget routine. Delete your emails, because Lord have mercy, I haven't deleted emails, and that's a whole thing. Update your routine tracker, update your health trackers, those sorts of things, so that even though I don't do it every day, like I want to do, I'm doing it every few days. So we're making progress, and that's all we can ask for, right? So we're making progress and trying to just get back into the groove of things and hopefully get life back on track. Maybe. Until something else happens, because that's the way it goes, right? So yeah, that is my setup. So I just go through, check everything, all my inbox, my projects, move things to the weekly, move things to from the monthly to the weekly to the daily, and yeah, that is it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. And if you made it this far, leave me a blue heart in the comments. And until next time, bye.